Welcome to CARE Conversations with Clarity Financial Solutions, where through education, we move you from confusion to clarity on topics touching retirement. Join us as we learn and grow from others' experience on entering to this next phase of life with peace of mind and conviction that you have a team to help you, educate you, and let you know your unique retirement is upon you. So it's time to take a deep inhale, a slow exhale, and walk into this next phase of life, confident and with clarity. Welcome to CARE Conversations with Clarity, the beginning of season 2, where we really do exactly what the title of this show is, which is bring that caring and that emotion into this next phase of life. So you might be looking at my studio here, right? It's a little different. So I luckily in my job get to travel and spend time with my family along with working with my clients. And this week I'm here at the beach getting ready to attend a wedding that my daughter is in, and wanted to take a moment and just spend some time in gratitude for my work family and also my nuclear family, right? I think a lot of us don't realize how our families translate truly into happiness when it comes to life during our work years, but also during our retirement years. So let's take a little bit and start thinking about that emotion. When I have clients enter into my office or call me on the phone or even email me, oftentimes it's with a sense of fear. I was going to say fear and trepidation, but that's not how you say that. Fear and trepidation. They're concerned. They're frightened. They're scared. And it's really comes from a place of the unknown, right? So the last thing we want to do is make decisions when we're in a place of fear. What I've seen is people paralyzed. There are people who read everything. They read every book. They make many, many spreadsheets, making sure that the amount of money that they've saved during their saving years, their work years, is going to last them in whatever equation that they have formatted based on their lifestyle, based on their expenses. And they still are concerned, even though they have run this paradigm through every possible scenario. They need someone to look at it and say, it's going to be okay. Or possibly, hey, you know what? If we tweak this, this, and this, it's even going to be better. And then we have people who are paralyzed. They literally have not opened the mail. They have a stack of Medicare brochures and emails unread. And they are literally putting their head in the sand, not because they don't want to face retirement. They're looking forward to it, but because they don't know, they don't have a foundation of, okay, who do I believe? If I open this and I read it, what if that's not true? And I'm here making this decision on my own. So hearing these stories, family after family, individual after individual, I want to bring them to life for you because I feel like you're going to find yourself in your single life. You're going to find yourself in a married couple life in some of these stories. And I hope you do, because even if it's just a little bit from one story or a little bit from another story, you're going to not feel alone. And that's the goal of Clarity, right? The whole goal of our community here at Clarity Financial Solutions is to shine light on confusing topics, bring them out from the dark into the light, shine light on them, and let people know that there is understanding with patience, with conversation, and finally with planning. So in that vein, I have invited some of my dear clients, many of which you are going to, like I said, you're going to see yourself in. So I have couples that got my name from a friend, right? I'm always curious how people find me and Clarity. So I asked them that question in each of these interviews. A couple that got something in the mail that I just happened to end up with, and I reached out to them, and they've become really part of my family and friends because that's the way we do our practice. But I also have people who are single, who are divorced, who are navigating this alone and need partnership with someone that they can trust. So no matter where you are on the spectrum, I want you to know that each of these stories have things that you're dealing with. Things like these new characters on the set. That's what I keep talking about, right? Like, this is your drama. This is your life. You are the main character. But there are these other things that come into life at different times. Some of them are a new husband and children when we're young, a new job, possibly a wonderful career that we love and don't want to leave, possibly a career that we're ready to leave. So many things that happen. But then we enter into this next phase where we have Social Security, and we're supposed to understand this confusing calculation on how to draw, when to draw, how much will I draw, what is it based on? So that's one character that's new, and it's new to everybody in these scenarios that we're going to go through this season. 2 is Medicare, right? So up until this point, I'm given a card and I go to work and I say I want the high deductible plan, or I want the family plan, or I want the individual plan. They give me a book of benefits and a card, and that's my insurance. I don't have to memorize it. I don't have to study it. I don't have to know exactly that it's right for me. I'm trusting that it is because that's my employer's plan. But now I have to not only understand Medicare A, Medicare B, but how much will I pay for it? And why is it more for some people than others? It means Medicare. And not only how much will I pay for it, but how do I pay for it? Is it going to come out of my Social Security check? Am I going to get a bill? Okay, now that I have Medicare, do I need this thing called a supplement, or do I need a Medicare Advantage plan? And why are there so many commercials on the television set? Why are so many people knocking on my door? Why are so many people sending me mail about this thing that I don't really understand? So that's number 2. And that's a confusing thing. And decisions that can be made on Medicare can be hundreds of thousands of dollars to your good or to your detriment. So it's a very important decision. Then we have these retirement accounts that we've put away, put our head down and saved. And that's what we were told. Save, save, save. You know, if your company matches, go to the match, overfund your tax deferred accounts. But ladies and gentlemen, what we've done is kick the can down the road. And now we have this tax wake coming for us because these third little characters called required minimum distributions that are coming at us. And it doesn't matter if we need the money or not. It doesn't matter if the market is up or down. The government says if you're this age, this is how much you have to withdraw. So it is forced on us and we lose control. And many people don't even understand that's down the pipeline for them. They think, okay, I've saved this amount of money, I'm going to be okay. But friends, if it's tax deferred, it's not all yours, right? You're in partnership with someone else in that account, and that someone is Uncle Sam. And then we have Roth conversions, and the laws changed on those. And can anyone convert? Well, yeah. Can anyone contribute? Well, no. So lots of different things to make these different types of accounts more tax efficient in retirement. So we've got Social Security, we've got Medicare, we've got required minimum distributions. Now we have distribution planning, making sure the income you need for your lifestyle is not going to impact you negatively in taxes, because ultimately it is not what you have, it is what you keep. And that is what we preach at Clarity. So understanding the different types of money: taxable, tax deferred, and tax exempt. And then lastly, just talking through that emotion, right? Like all these things are confusing, but once you navigate through it, create a plan, have a strategy, have a partner, what I call, almost like a tour guide, right? I put on my tour guide hat. We talk through it. We explain it. We understand that we have a target to hit, but if we don't hit it that year for whatever reason, because life happens, we stay the course, right? We continue with the plan. We make changes. This is we are communicating throughout. And then lastly, just advice that some of these clients have given to you out there that they wish they had known before they met me, before they had entered into that life after work where they are living their best lives, able to travel, able to give back to the community, able to do passion projects that they never would have thought they had the time to do because they didn't, because their life was consumed with work. And I feel like you're gonna resonate with not only the stories, but the information. So enjoy this second season. Enjoy your family wherever you are. And find someone in your community that can come alongside you, not across from you on a big desk or a big conference room table, but really come alongside you and ask questions about your concerns, your fears, your, desires, what you want this next phase of life to look like, and to help model how to get you there, because ultimately that is what it's all about. So enjoy, and I look forward to getting your comments, emails, and obviously always, if you want to connect with us, reach out, clarityfinsolutions.com. We are here, and if we're not local to you, we'll connect you with someone in your community. Talk to you soon.
Clarity Financial Solutions is a holistic financial planning firm laser focused on the distribution side of financial services. Most of your working life, most likely, you've put your head down, gone to work every day, and saved for your retirement. Now you're reaching the time when you're going to be drawing off of those funds. And believe me, we know saving money and spending money evokes very different emotions. At Clarity Financial Solutions, our team has experience in Medicare planning, Social Security maximization, long-term care planning, tax-efficient Roth conversions, required minimum distribution strategies, retirement cash flow planning, legacy, and charitable giving. These topics stitch together, creating a beautiful tapestry that becomes your unique retirement. Allow us an opportunity to learn about your situation and offer you solutions which will bring clarity to topics touching retirement. Join our Clarity Financial Solutions family, where through education and others' experience, we empower you to make retirement choices with confidence. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook, or head on over to our website and sign up for our newsletter. If you'd like to further engage with us, please don't hesitate. Just reach out, 864-987-8729. See you next time on Care Conversations with Clarity.